Hello, beautiful soul. I am so proud of you that you are part of this healing journey. Just if you don't know me, I'm Hulda from Creative Kinesiology. I'm a kinesiologist and wellness practitioner. This is my gorgeous assistant Shiva, and she will be helping us today, where I'm going to share 5 amazing techniques with you that you can use at home just to assist you with your healing journey and to make you feel more grounded and connected, to tap into your own intuition, because the healing journey never just stops after one healing session or after seeing a healer. It is a continuous journey, and the more tools we have that we can use every day, the better. Okay, so first of all, one of the main techniques that often comes up during a kinesiology session is called switching. So what this does is it switches the body back on. Often when we are feeling stressed and frustrated, we shut down. We can't think straight, we are feeling frazzled. And by stimulating the central and the governing meridians, because kinesiology is also based on Chinese medicine, we are just switching the body back on. Okay, so you're going to follow my lead. You're going to put your hand on your belly, and there are 3 points we're going to rub. The first one is called K27, the kidney 27 meridian. These 2 protruding bones, and just give them a nice little rub. Not too hard, doesn't have to be painful. And what switching does, it is calming, it is energizing. We feel we have more clarity after we've done this technique. So there's the first technique. The second point, we go top and bottom lip and just give it a nice little rub on the top part and the bottom part of the lip. Like 20 seconds per point will be good. And the last one is, just to give you an idea, will be the coccyx. There by the lower end of the spine. Just give it a nice rub, 20 seconds. Whew. And I can already feel a big energy shift just by rubbing these points. Okay, so that was switching. The second point I want to share, or the second technique I want to share with you today, it's called Thymus thumping. So the thymus gland is a gland that sits on this side, in the body, and what it's responsible for is our immune systems. And when we experience stress, anxiety, fear, the thymus gland usually contracts, and it is not functioning at its optimum level. So by thymus tapping or thymus thumping, we're just giving the thymus gland a little bit of an extra boost. What this does also, it's calming, it's relaxing, it increases vitality and strength, and it releases stress. So what you do is you take a fist like that, and we're just gonna keep tapping for between 30 seconds and 60 seconds. You can do it quite fast, you can do it quite slow. Almost like the beating of your heart. So maybe you can just do this with me for a few seconds. And what I recommend is maybe do it first thing in the morning. Do it during the day whenever you're feeling stressed, while you're watching TV. Sure. And by the way, when you give a big sigh or you yawn while you're doing these techniques, that's always a very good sign that something has shifted in the body, like there's been a very good energy shift. Okay, so I'm just getting my notes. The third technique I want to share with you, it's called ESR, emotional stress release. So you must have noticed whenever you are feeling stressed or people receive bad news, they put their hand on their foreheads. So that's almost the body doing it instinctively to help us to release stress. So when we put our hands on our foreheads, it literally just calms the nervous system. It helps us to think more clearly. What this technique also does when it comes up in a kinesiology balance is that we can actually release trauma. We can release events that are holding quite a big charge. So I want you to maybe think of a situation or something that's causing you quite a lot of stress at the moment. It could be your finances, it could be a person, it could be an event, and rate it out of 10, like 0 being the least and 10 being the most. So let's say for me at the moment, when I watch the news, I feel very anxious. I experience a lot of fear, and I just feel quite troubled when I look at the world and all its affairs. And I would say it's about all these emotions, about 8 out of 10. So maybe just tap into your own whatever's stressing you out, rate it between 0 and 10. Once you've done that, I want you to take, it could be any hand, and just put it on your forehead. And we're going to do this between 30 and 90 seconds. Close your eyes and maybe just see what you're experiencing in your body while we are practicing this technique. For me, I feel definitely just a little bit of calmness, a bit of tingling in my shoulders. Really just feel what's happening in your body. Another big sigh. That's very good. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And now I want you to think about this person or the situation or watching the news. Just see what comes up. Like for me, the energy moved from about 8 out of 10 to 4 out of 10, and I'm not feeling so close to it. It feels as if there's a bit more breathing space. So you can do this in the morning, you can do it in the evening before you go to bed, or whenever you catch yourself feeling a bit anxious about something. Just sit with it for a few minutes and let's shift that energy. Okay, the next technique is called actually pranayama square. It's a breathing technique that we often use in yoga. And this technique is just amazing. It's calming, it's relaxing, it brings more oxygen into our bodies, so we feel we have more resources available to us. So what we do is we breathe in for 4 counts, we hold for 4 counts, we breathe out for 4 counts, and we hold it for 4 counts. And even if you forget the counting, just by practicing deep breathing a few times a day, trust me, it will make such a big difference to your day, to the moment. It will bring you back to center, and you will just feel that you are more resourceful and also have more clarity. So let's do it together. I'm going to just show you how it works. So let's breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there you have it. That's pranayama square. And as I say, you can do that whenever you feel a bit wobbly. You can do it in front of the television, while you're driving, while you're working. Yeah, it is a miracle technique. Okay, so last but not the least, I'm going to talk about visualization. So this technique we also often use in kinesiology. One of the amazing facts about this technique is they have looked at people with terminal illness and people who survive terminal illness. And these people had to kind of make a list of things that they did on a daily basis, how to, what self-care that they practice, like supplements, visualization, meditation, exercise. And the one thing that stood out from all these people, like people that many different things, was visualization. And it's almost like that was the one thing that showed the scientists how powerful visualization is. And with visualization, the technique is basically to imagine a different outcome to where you are at the moment. So you can, let's say you are stressed about money, you can literally just close your eyes and think back of a time that you had more abundance, or you imagine that you are, bringing in more clients, or you are receiving more abundance. And trust me, on an emotional level, you will feel a huge shift in vibration. So you can also do this with ESR. That's very powerful to do visualization with your hand on your forehead, or you can just close your eyes. And maybe we should, just do a little bit of visualization together. I want you to think about a situation that you feel quite anxious about. It could be the same as the previous one, it could be something different. And I would like you to ask yourself, what do I want to experience instead? Maybe you want more peace and calm in your home. Maybe you want more money in your bank. Maybe you would like to experience more abundance in your life in general. And just take yourself back to a time, or imagine a time, or what it would feel like to experience this thing or this event, and really just bring in huge amounts of joy and gratitude. How you could amplify this is bring in more colors. What sounds are you hearing? Maybe where there's more peace and calm in your home. Maybe there's more music. Maybe you can visualize what you are seeing, what you are wearing, how you're playing with the kids. More money in your bank account. Maybe you can see the numbers. Oh, it's feeling fantastic. And whenever you do this for a minute or more, you activate such feel-good hormones and feel-good energy, and you will just, it's almost like a snowballing effect. Whenever you start doing it, it will just keep amplifying those emotions. But try and stay on it for as long as you can, like even if it's a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And if you can do that maybe once a day, twice a day, trust me, you will benefit tremendously from that. Okay, so those were the 5 techniques. I'm quickly going to repeat them. We had switching, we had Thymus thumping, we had ESR, emotional stress release. Then we also had pranayama square, the breathing technique, and visualization. So please practice these techniques as often as you can. It really just brings the body back into a space of centeredness, so we have more clarity. And I am wishing you a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.